We've all done it. We notice something feels off, but we explain it away. They're just stressed. They didn't mean it like that. No relationship is perfect. And you're right, no relationship is perfect. But there's a big difference between imperfection and a pattern. Today, we're talking about relationship red flags you should never ignore, not because they mean your partner is evil, but because they slowly teach you to betray yourself. If you've ever felt confused, small, anxious, or like you're too much in a relationship, this video is for you. Red flag number 1, they make you doubt your reality. This one is subtle and dangerous. You express how something made you feel, and they say, "You're overreacting. That never happened. You're too sensitive." At first, you try to understand them, then you start questioning yourself. You replay conversations in your head. You wonder if you're imagining things. You stop trusting your own emotions. That's not communication. That's gaslighting. A healthy partner may disagree with you, but they don't erase your reality. Red flag number 2, apologies without change. They say, "Sorry a lot, I'll do better. I promise this won't happen again. I didn't mean to hurt you." But nothing actually changes. Same behavior, same excuses, same cycle. An apology without change isn't accountability, it's delay. Real remorse shows up as new behavior, not just emotional words in the moment. Red flag number 3, you feel anxious more than you feel safe. Ask yourself this honestly. Do you feel calm in this relationship, or constantly on edge? If you're always overthinking texts, walking on eggshells, afraid to bring things up, bracing yourself emotionally, that's your nervous system telling you something is wrong. Love shouldn't feel like survival mode. Red flag number 4, they don't respect your boundaries. You say no, they push. You explain your limits. They test them, you ask for space, they guilt you for it. Boundaries aren't punishments, they're protection. Someone who truly cares about you won't see your boundaries as obstacles. They'll see them as information. If your boundaries are consistently ignored, that's not love. That's entitlement. Red flag number 5, everything is always your fault. Every conflict somehow ends with you apologizing. You're always the one starting problems, taking things the wrong way, ruining the mood. They never reflect, they never take responsibility, they never say, "I was wrong." A relationship takes 2 people. If all the blame lands on you, something is deeply unbalanced. Red flag number 6, they control you in small ways. Control doesn't always look extreme. Sometimes it sounds like, "Why do you need to go out? I just don't trust your friends. That outfit is too much. I worry when you don't answer." Disguised as care, packaged as concern, but slowly your world gets smaller. You stop doing things you love. You think twice before being yourself. You start adjusting to keep the peace. That's not protection. That's control. Red flag number 7, your needs are called too much. You ask for reassurance. They say you're needy. You want consistency. They say you're demanding. You express hurt. They say you're dramatic. Over time, you learn to silence yourself. You convince yourself that wanting respect, effort, and emotional safety is asking for too much. It's not. The right person won't make you feel ashamed for having needs. They'll want to meet them. Red flag number 8, they avoid accountability. Every time there's a problem, they change the subject. They shut down, they get defensive, they play the victim. Nothing gets resolved. Accountability means being able to sit in discomfort and say, "I messed up. I hurt you. I need to work on this." If someone refuses to take responsibility, the relationship will always feel stuck. Red flag number 9, you're growing, they're threatened. You start healing, setting boundaries, building confidence, and suddenly they're uncomfortable. They mock your growth. They minimize your goals. They accuse you of changing. A healthy partner grows with you. An unhealthy one feels threatened when you stop shrinking. Red flag number 10, you feel lonelier with them than without them. This one hits hard. You're in a relationship, but you feel unseen, unheard, emotionally alone. You miss the version of yourself who felt lighter before constantly explaining, adjusting, or waiting. Loneliness in a relationship is a sign that emotional connection is missing or being withheld. And love without connection eventually becomes pain. Red flag number 11. They withhold affection as punishment. When they're upset, love disappears, they go cold. They stop responding, they pull away emotionally or physically. Affection becomes a reward you have to earn back. That teaches you to suppress your feelings just to keep the peace. Love isn't something that should be taken away to control behavior. Red flag number 12. They dismiss what matters to you. Things that are important to you are treated like they're silly, dramatic, or irrelevant. Your passions, your values, your fears. They may not openly insult them, but they don't engage. Remember or care. Feeling loved means feeling seen. If your inner world is constantly minimized, intimacy can't grow. Red flag number 13. You're always waiting for them to show up. You're waiting for consistency, effort, emotional availability. You keep believing in their potential instead of their actions, and while you wait, your needs stay unmet. Hope can be beautiful, but when it replaces reality, it becomes self-abandonment. Red flag number 14. Conflict feels unsafe. Disagreements turn into explosions, silent treatment, mockery, threats of leaving. So you stop bringing things up. A healthy relationship allows room for disagreement without fear. If honesty risks punishment, the relationship isn't emotionally safe. Red flag number 15. You feel guilty for wanting better. You know something isn't right, but you feel guilty for even thinking that. You tell yourself, others have it worse, I should be grateful. Maybe I'm asking for too much. If wanting mutual respect, emotional safety, and effort makes you feel selfish, that's a sign your standards have been lowered, not that they are wrong. Important reminder, not every red flag means you must leave immediately, but every red flag does mean you need to pay attention. Patterns matter more than promises, behavior matters more than words, and how you feel in a relationship matters more than how it looks from the outside. Here's the truth. The hardest relationships to leave aren't always the most toxic. They're the ones that almost meet your needs. But love shouldn't require you to abandon yourself. If you're constantly questioning your worth, shrinking your voice, or betraying your intuition to keep someone, that's your sign. Pay attention to what your body, emotions, and peace are telling you. And remember, you don't need proof that someone is bad to choose yourself. You just need honesty. Before we end this matters, these red flags are not gender-based. They are not about men versus women. They are not about one side being the problem. Anyone, regardless of gender, can show these behaviors. And anyone, regardless of gender, can experience them. This is about patterns, dynamics, and emotional health. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, accountability, safety, effort from both people, and unhealthy patterns don't belong to one gender. They belong to unresolved behavior. Awareness isn't about blaming. It's about protecting your peace when you know the signs. You stop ignoring your intuition. You stop normalizing pain. You stop settling for less than what love should feel like. And that's not being dramatic. That's being honest. Choosing yourself doesn't mean you failed at love. It means you finally listened to yourself. It means you stopped explaining away what hurt. You stopped shrinking to keep someone comfortable. You stopped waiting for someone to become who they promised they'd be. Choosing you is choosing peace over confusion, consistency over excuses, safety over intensity. And sometimes the bravest thing you can do isn't staying. It's walking away with your self-respect intact. If this video resonated with you, trust that feeling. Your intuition isn't trying to ruin your relationships, it's trying to protect you. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more honest conversations about relationships, healing, and self-respect. You're not alone in this. And you don't have to learn these lessons the hard way. And remember, nobody cares about you more than you. So please take care of yourself. I hope you like this video of ours too. Until the next one, bye.